Camp Randall Stadium, where these fans have been getting prepared to cheer on a whole pack of Badgers since early in the morning. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the Navy midshipmen Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Wisconsin's offense will get first crack at it today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Hilton. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Just keeps swinging it. Finds his big tight end. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Using the quick game. Across the 25, he's got room. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
It's so great for an offense to come out right out of the gate and score a touchdown on your opening drive. It just helps the offense establish that rhythm that is so important. It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does the remainder of this contest.
So are we never going to hang out?
The offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not quick. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
First and 10. They'll give it to him again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Wants to throw. It's Woodson. He's moving out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got the first down and more.
Bro, what was that?
Getting in touch with their inner James White, Melvin Gordon, or Jonathan Taylor to pick up another first down.
I mean, it's just crazy the list of guys they've had play here in the Wisconsin tradition, and it continues, right?
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Badger! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. James Madison went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Dukes. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Still looking, on the move. Now he'll fire back into the middle. He's got it down the right side. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. They'll try to get the edge on the left.
Oh, my God.
Into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative.
Oh, my God.
13th time he's done that this year. Takes it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Give to the single back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire play moving forward.
The draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Back to throw, it's Woodson. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, my.
And a missed opportunity on. Down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30.
Oh, my.
They dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. To the air on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect this.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats.
And he's definitely showing out.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer.
Would you be down to hang out?
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Woodson. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Navy now in trouble here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Gets away from one, finds some space. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Right.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field.
Oh my God.
And get this offense in a flow.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Navy will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looks as if this one will be marked down around the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together next.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Badger. He would not be denied.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Woodson. Dances away. It's complete to the right. Headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, midshipman. He'll try to tack on one more. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Ready to fire from the pistol. Defense looks like they're coming. And off Jones. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Hilton. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. Nice move to keep running. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll get rid of it. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver.
Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 11 to TCU. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Pulls it in. It's Jones.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The run from the shotgun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Dropping back, it's Woodson. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the running back. Got the first down.
Oh my gosh.
At the 45 on his way. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Badger. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Woodson. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
I want to switch fields now, please.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
Oh, we get points.
The Badgers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic.
My gosh, my and I could come talking. You can't see that shit.
Offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point,
I just wanted my own week.
As you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They'll run play action. Card in the backfield. It's Hodges. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top. Back to throw, it's Woodson. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Got it in the middle with Hutchison. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. From the gun, the running back has it. Across the 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hodges. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. No good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Badgers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And Navy will go back on the attack. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll go to the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Woodson. Might be looking to run. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Third and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
Turning it on. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
The Badgers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yep.
Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket, and good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Quickly out to the tight end. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. And the Badgers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
What?
He is going nowhere.
What? How do they...
At the line of scrimmage.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field.
Wow, you're so good.
As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Makes a man miss. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Accept.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, 1st down. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Rushes on him. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27.
It's so important that this offense is able to... schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He will not get there. A stop on third down leaves him with a fourth down from the 18-yard line. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He gets a hand on it, and it's blocked. He's got the ball, and it's live.
I mean, if you're on defense, finally something good happens. It just hasn't been a great day. You've been giving up a ton of yards. You've given up some points. At least you get this field goal block. And listen, for coaching staffs, you got to find silver linings in games like this to get your team back on the field next time playing their best.
The throw. That's caught. It's Isaac. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Bonner. Bringing the heat. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Navy quick to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Under fire.
Oh, yeah.
It's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call is.
What?
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle.
Oh my God.
Just a hair too much on it from
It would have been a nice pass though.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic.
Touchdown, Navy! A great catch and run for 6. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And that is why they're called the Handstein people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Finds his big tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They get him on the the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Badgers are rolling down the field. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
And here comes the Navy offense. Looking downfield, it's Bonner. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Navy quick to the line. Yeah. Fake the spike, and he wants to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Got it in the middle, it's Isaac. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a heat. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Isaac. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He's taking a deep shot.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That was a great play. Dude, what was that pass?
Going for the big play.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were
Oh my God, you suck.
Man, they just can't get anything going. Bringing it back. They finally came down with a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide in a season of promise.
Fuck this game.
Yeah.